We were talking about the band on this one. This is going to be 14 karat yellow gold, but it's got, it's the band on this one does it for me. We'll talk about the full tour of this one. $45 off now brings this ring down under $180. Are all of my sizes still available, Kyle, 5 through 11? Okay, all available. The band on this one, to me, is so intricate and so beautiful.
It is.
I want to talk about the centerpiece, but the band I really think does it.
Isn't that cool? Because when we talk about rings, we usually focus on the gemstone.
Yeah.
And everything about the design of the ring is meant to accentuate that gemstone.
Yep.
But here, this band stands on its own so beautifully.
Yep.
And that's not to take away from the Tanzanite, which we will get to, but this band, take a look wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If your eyes are not affixed to your television screen, come take a look. When have you seen anything like this? And Byzantine jewelry may be something you've seen before, it may be something you're familiar with. Obviously, with 11 years in the jewelry industry, I've seen a handful of Byzantine jewelry, but this is done so expertly well. The way that this band has been crafted is just remarkable. It's as though you had 100 different goldsmiths, each independently working to then create the seamlessness of this band. Look at the way that the gold weaves in and out of itself. I mean, you cannot even tell. It's like an infinity sign meets an infinity sign meets an infinity sign. You cannot tell where it starts and where it ends. It is just this beautiful, playful, whimsical, luxurious swirling of this genuine 14 karat gold. And that really is reflective of Byzantine jewelry. Byzantine jewelry is jewelry from the Byzantine era, dates back to 4th century AD, and it's all about indulgence, opulence. It's about gold. Everything is in genuine, you know, yellow gold. And this piece in particular, complete opulence. It's in the craftsmanship, it's in the quality of the metal, and it's in the color. Because what says opulence more historically than purple and gold?
Yes.
And what says opulence more than Tanzanite, a gemstone that has become so prized for its rarity, for its color, for its collectability, for the fact that it's heirloom jewelry. I mean, this piece is just completely stunning. I will say, if you get nothing else, or if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is a must-have piece, because you will have nothing in your jewelry collection that looks like it.
And I'm getting, you know, everybody's, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody's gonna get a completely different feel. But when I look at this, I get almost like an Egyptian royalty feel from it. Something that you would see on a queen or a princess that has that. Because one, again, that gold and that purple, those two colors together give us that royal feeling. And just the detail in the work of that band just is like, I know you were saying it's from another it's from another era, that style, but it absolutely looks like it did not come from a 2019 factory. You know, it just came from a different era, another world of craftsmanship.
Very bespoke about it.
Very.
And it really is, it did come from another era. And it's not just vintage, because we talk about vintage jewelry oftentimes in this industry, but it's ancient jewelry. And the Byzantine era boasts jewelry that was really inspired by the cross and by other staples in the Christian community. And actually, when I take a look at this band, I actually see like a crown of thorns. So as it relates to, you know, Christianity, and as it relates to the Byzantine era and the inspiration in jewelry from Christianity, like that completely makes sense to me. But when you receive this home, I'm so excited for you to really kind of take a look at it, to explore it and decide for yourself, what do you see and what do you love most about it? Because there's so much to behold, and there's so much intrinsic value that comes along with it because of the gold, but also because of this guy right here, Tanzanite. discovered in 1967. So we're talking about a new gemstone, a baby, compared to a gemstone, for example, like zircon, which is over 4 billion years old. This is so new. But in the short time that Tanzanite has come to market, it has gone on to become a birthstone for the month of December and one of the 4 most popular gemstones of all time. So when we talk about the big 4, the big 4 in the jewelry industry are the 4 most popular color gemstones of all time. Tanzanite rounds out the big 4.
Oh, it does?
It does. Ruby, emerald, sapphire, Tanzanite.
Oh.
So this is an exceptional gemstone based on its rarity, 1,000 times certifiable fact, 1,000 times more rare than a diamond. Comes from only one place in the entire world, which is in Tanzania, right? Diamonds come from a number of different countries on a number of different continents all over the globe. Tanzanite will come from only one place in the world. So when we talk about rarity, this is really leading the forefront in rarity. So this piece of jewelry in particular is going to really give you everything that you could ever want in a single piece. The rarity of the gemstone, the carat weight, 70 points. The average size for an engagement ring in the United States is 0.75 carats, 3/4 of a carat. You have almost the full size of an engagement ring in this piece at a clearance price. And this price point is just laughable. I mean, it's ridiculous. Beautiful scroll work around this Tanzanite. And then of course, again, it leads into this band. And this is really the star of this show. This band is phenomenal. And I said this earlier as well. If you wanted to invert this and really have this band just be the star of the show, you could do that. If you wanted to rotate it and then show off that Tanzanite, which is a phenomenal color, you could do that as well.
Absolutely. And the fact that it's 14 karat yellow gold.
Yeah.
The fact that you have that 0.7 carat weight of the Tanzanite, that you have that Byzantine band that's something different. The best thing about being able to come to HSN and look at how rare this is, how beautiful this is, and wanting to have it to be a part of your collection is we offer flex payments. So if everybody can break this into 4 flex, which means for $44.99 a month for 4 separate months, no added interest, nothing to sign up for, nothing. You just make your first $44.99 payment and we ship it out to you. If you have an HSN credit card, you can now lower those monthly payments and extend it out to 5. And now you have this on your finger for $36. That's the great part about shopping with HSN. You want it, you love it, you're visualizing it on your finger, or you're visualizing it for that mother in your life, that special woman in your life, and you're like, she would love that.
Yeah.
The look on her face would just be worth every penny.
Oh, I love that.
Take advantage of that because that gives you that moment. And you know what I mean? We were talking earlier about life and things going on, and you know, you're right. Maybe we need pots and pans, and that was your kind of your example earlier. But sometimes there's that piece that just calls out to you and says, "This is meant to be on your finger," or "This is the meant to be piece that you give to somebody as this is what I feel about you or how much I think about you." Please take advantage of those flex payments. If you've never done it before, it is super easy, and everybody will walk you through it if you want to call in and how that works. But it makes it very affordable to get home and to get that moment that you get with the ring. So again, we've taken this one down $45 because all of this is on clearance. Item number is 625876 for this 14 karat yellow gold, 0.7 carat weight in the Tanzanite, that Byzantine band ring, available for you today. 4 flex for everyone, 5 if you have an HSN credit card, and this could be on your finger.
Stunning.
I love that. Okay, size